Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Furious. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be making a beat. Let's get it. Alright, I think we're going to do something more along the lines of hyperpop. Something like... something there. Let's find a good synth to go here. Something on the pluck end. That's good, I can do it with that. That note. Quantize everything. See, that's at a... Try that again. Cool. Now let's add a little bit of like doom doom doom. Cool. Alright, now let's add something. Let's give it a little bit more fuzz. I know exactly which synth we're going to go with here. And let's just go ahead and copy and paste this guy here. And let's turn down the volume. Just because this is a little thin up here, let's go ahead and duplicate this. Plus we got a little bit of fuzz in there, we got the lower end, and we got the higher end, but I don't want as much of the lower end as there is right now, so let's go ahead and open the mixer here. Let's turn that down. Same here, we're going to turn this down a little bit. Let's get rid of the lows so we can make some more space for ourselves. Now let's give this here a little bit of delay. Let's give it a stereo delay, get the little effect in between here. Awesome, that sounds good. Let's add another synth in here to kind of give it a little bit of a lead to it. I'm gonna add more glide to this. That low part that goes down here. So let's go ahead. bring it down and see what it sounds like. Yeah, okay, I can mess with that. Give it some distortion. Let's see here. Let's grab a little bit of distortion here. Cool. All right, now let's go ahead and add in some percussion. It's got a clap in here. Something about adding a clap on 2 and 4 that just really brings it together. Repeat this. Let's give this a little bit of some TLC. You can't see this. Here we go. So with our clap, we're gonna give this a little bit of a filter. So let's go ahead and give this some delay. Very tiny little bit of echo. We're going to give this a little bit of reverb too. Hi-hats are going to be the interesting thing about this. We're going to quantize this. I wanted to give this a little bit. So I put in a harder velocity on the downbeats. There's a lot of different ways you can go about doing this type of sample. Some people like to keep their hi-hats on one instrument, on one channel. I personally, if you go here, I like to keep all my hi-hats on a lot of different areas. It helps me find what I'm looking for. But if I find a hi-hat that I really like, when I'm on this initial channel here, this one for example, but I have all these other ones here, and I want to do something interesting with that hi-hat, I'll find this sample in particular in my library, and then I'll put it through this multi-sample. So let's go ahead and find it out here. So this is the multi-sample for the new hi-hat instrument that I'm going to use, and this is the multi-sample for the hi-hats I already have. And so if I go to mapping and find what I'm looking for, I have this labeled as hi-hat 31 in my library. So I have this here. So what I'm going to do is that in my new channel, I'm going to go to hats, find number 31. See, it's already loaded in here. So I'm going to click, drag. Now the sample I have all over my keyboard. These are all different tones to this hi-hat. So now I want to do some rolls here. And I want to have them in different tones so it stands out from the other hi-hat. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is a much lower sample, but it's the same sample that I used in this first track here. So now when I go here, it's much lower, right? That's much higher. This is somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to do a little bit of roll. So now with hi-hat rolls, I usually like to keep them in relative to either the kick or to the snare. Oh wait, I kind of like that though. Okay, we're going to keep that. All right, cool. So let's collect this. Now let's change up the velocity. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to just bring this down a little bit so it's not as prevalent. Now let's get our kick in here. All right, we got a decent amount of that beat done. Let's flush it out. So an audio track. So now it's just the original for both of those. And we want this to be a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a little halftime. And let's bring it up an octave so we can get out of that muddy. Just to really cement that it's a different kind of vibe we're going for here. And I'm gonna give this a bass line to go underneath it. With a little low pass. Okay. It's one of my favorite crashes. To balance this in place, I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna fade it in, and I think I want to do some reverse open hi-hats. Reverse, low pass. Actually, I think we're going to automate this low pass a little bit.
Die Fury.